சூப்பர் குட் பிலிம்ஸின் 90வது படைப்பு ஆர்.பி. சௌத்ரி வழங்கும் ஜீவா அருள்நிதி இணைந்து நடிக்கும் களத்தில் சந்திப்போம் February 5 முதல்.
After doing May Madam, I never could come back to Tamil because life took me on different journeys and I was doing so many films in so many languages. I love being somebody else. I love telling a story. I am a passionate entertainer. Everyone who's around me, I want them to be happy. I want them to be in good spirit. Sandhya wanted to be a beautiful bird who can explore the world. I still have Sandhya in me. Margari பூவே உன்மடி மேலே ஓரிடம் வேண்டும். I couldn't understand what is her. I struggled so much to get that pronunciation. I had a huge crush on Arvind Swamy. Oh. Huge crush. Since Rosa, I have loved him so much in Roja, I can't tell you. He's fabulous. I feel too shy to face him and say that I had a crush on him.
Hello ma'am, vanakkam, hi.
Vanakkam Sohel, எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
மேம், நீங்க தமிழ்ல பேசுறதை கேட்கறதுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. நானும் I am also very good. So எங்க மேம் போயிட்டீங்க ரொம்ப நாளா ஆஃப்டர் தட் மார்கழி பூவே, அதுக்கப்புறம் உங்களை பார்க்கவே முடியல. Where were you? எங்க போயிட்டீங்க? தமிழ்ல ஏன் படமே பண்ணல அதுக்கப்புறம்?
It's been so interesting ki after doing May Madam, I never could come back to Tamil because life took me on different journeys and I was doing so many films in so many languages. But unfortunately, I never got to come back to Tamil. I have been working in Hindi, obviously, in English, Marathi, which is my mother tongue. I did quite a few films in Gujarati, Telugu, or Italian as well.
Italian also, yeah.
I don't know why, but I couldn't work in Tamil again. I love Tamil movies. I love Tamil industry. I have learned the language with great effort. I feel connected with all the artists, technicians, on and off used to watch films in Tamil without subtitles once really? Upon a time, not anymore. But I feel really bad that I didn't get a chance to work in Tamil after May Madam.
You have worked in so many, நீங்க நிறைய languagesல போய் work பண்ணிருக்கீங்க இல்லையா மேம்? So what is the one common thing you love in this cinema industry that wherever I go, whatever language I do, I love this one thing in acting personally. What is that? Up to you, ma'am.
What a lovely question. I think I like the fact that everyone is passionate about telling a story. I love being somebody else. I love telling a story. I am a passionate entertainer. Right. Even with my family, with my friends, I love telling stories. I love entertaining everyone who's around me. I want them to be happy. I want them to be in good spirit. I don't like dull moments where people don't know what to say or how to communicate, which is what is conveyed in films, because at times our silence also conveys a lot. It tells you a story. So I think emoting, expressing is something that I genuinely like it. In film, when you are that character, you don't have to hide any emotion. Yes, even when you are hiding emotions, you have to act. So I love every bit of filmmaking where I can express myself.
What are the few characters you like, that is still you love and still you have something left over of the characters, as you mentioned in the previous answer? Yeah.
My first film was called Cheluvi by Girish Karnad. That was a Hindi film, and I played a girl who can become a flowering tree. My name was Cheluvi. I like the innocence in Cheluvi, that you feel like flowering for others. My character in May Madam, Sandhya wanted to be a beautiful bird who can explore the world. I still have Sandhya in me. She liked playing pranks. She liked laughing, and she loved enjoying life. So I definitely have Sandhya in me, for sure. There are many other characters. For example, my recent film called Dr. Prakash Baba Amte, I played a living legend, social worker, Dr. Mandakini Amte. That was a
Hmm.
turning point of my life, and I think, I hope that I have some threads of Mandatai in me, where she
Hmm.
wants to serve the society without expecting anything in return. She and her husband, they don't expect any award or any recognition. They have immersed themselves in social work. So I have Mandata in me. I have there is Nilima Khan of Mission Kashmir. There is Pooja of Dil Chahta Hai. So
Hmm.
I feel all my characters are my best friends. I have too many friends. Okay, I have done about 100 films so far, and I
Okay.
have 100 friends.
Can you just say any one dialogue from that May Madam movie as your lovable Sandhya? Any dialogue you remember now? Can you just say that one for us?
I remember my songs, and actually, you know what? I
No,
didn't
you
get
can
time to
sing.
come.
You can sing, ma'am. We're very happy to hear you singing.
மார்கழி பூவே மார்கழி பூவே உன்மடி மேலே ஓரிடம் வேண்டும் மார்கழி பூவே மார்கழி பூவே உன்மடி மேலே ஓரிடம் வேண்டும்.
Ma'am, actually, do you remember the first day or நீங்க ஆடிஷன் போனப்போ எப்போ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அதாவது இந்த மே மாதம் ப்ராஜெக்ட் வந்து how you got committed to it? Like, do you remember the day of auditioning for it or any first moment regarding to that film?
I remember everything. I remember my first visit to Madras then. Now it is Chennai, but I had come to Madras by Air
Hmm.
India flight from Pune. I belong to Pune, and my schooling and college happened in Pune, after which I shifted to Mumbai. But I remember Mani sir had referred my name to my director Balu Krishnamurthy. For me, it was an honor that Mani sir had thought
Yes.
of me. He had seen my film called Cheluvi in an international festival. And when I went to Balu's house, his wife Nimi was so warm, and they greeted us, they welcomed me. I
Hmm.
was mugging all my scenes on the flight. And when I reached, I got to meet PC sir. I couldn't believe my luck, because till date, there are some technicians whom I respect, whom I adore, whom we worship. So for my first film, I got to work with Rajiv Menon, and he was the only friend for me who hailed from Madras. So
Hmm.
Rajiv and his wife Lata were my, moral support that I was coming to their city. I met PC sir, and Balu made me do a few scenes. I also did some scenes from my plays, and they
Hmm.
did a photo shoot. They were encouraging me so much that it went very smoothly. And later on, I was told that I have been chosen as the lead of May Madam.
Ma'am, what was the age? Sorry to ask this thing, ma'am, but I'm curious to know that what was your age at that time when you were supposed to do that Mema the movie? You came from
I was
Pune,
19 years old.
19 years old.
I was
Oh,
still in college, and I was studying, and I was all of 19.
ma'am, can you just tell us about your family? Who are all there in your family, and what is the circle you have right now, ma'am? Who are they? Please explain.
When I
Introduce.
did May Madam, my family was different. I have my parents, mom, dad. Dad is an engineer. Mom is a housemaker and a very proud uh, homemaker. She ran a daycare center for young children for 15 years. I have two elder brothers, Sandeep and Sandesh. Both of them are engineers. And when I was chosen for May Madam, Sandeep was the one who inspired me quite a lot. He said, "Who gets such opportunity, Sonali? You must study the language."
Hmm.
So he made me learn Tamil in whatever limited way I could. We had a neighbor in the adjacent lane, and they were the Tamilians.
Hmm.
I rang the bell, and I said, "You know what? I have got this chance, and I'm going to work in a Tamil movie. Will you please teach me Tamil?" And auntie happened to say that, "But I'm not a teacher." I said, "In whichever way you can, I'll just sit in your house for an hour." And we got along so well. She and her daughter, they started teaching me Tamil, and I started learning well. She taught me numbers, she taught me days, colors. Then
Hmm.
she used to take exams also. She used to say, now my husband is going to call me, you have to tell me what we spoke. Anyway, coming back to family, now I have my family is different. I still have my parents and my brothers and their families, but my husband is Nachiket, and we have a 9-year-old daughter called Kaveri, and she's a fabulous child.
Ma'am, what was the first thing you learnt in Tamil?
Obviously, I couldn't understand what is I struggled so much to get that pronunciation. Uh, but I must tell you something very interesting. When I was learning Tamil with her, and when I came for the shooting, the unit was so encouraging that they used to cheer for me. They saw that this girl is sincere, she is passionate, and she wants to learn her dialogues properly. I used to feel very bad if there was a retake for my fumbling. I saw to it that there was no fumbling at all. In fact, I had Balu sir had given me an assistant called Ramesh, one of the ADs, and he used to prepare my dialogues well. So my hard work had no end, but the unit started teaching me. I learned Tamil when I was in Madras. They used to encourage me to talk in Tamil all the time. So uh,
Easier for
where
you.
should I stand? If I asked that, they used to make me talk in Tamil. So once there was lunch break, and I said I want salt. So the spot boy refused to give me salt. He said, "Please ask me in Tamil." I said, "Listen, I'm hungry. ரொம்ப பசிக்குது. எனக்கு food வேணுமா?" So he said, "No food. Food is here. You want salt, no? You ask me in Tamil." And I was like, please bear with me. Right now I want salt. He only told me I couldn't come up with uppu, but he told me it is uppu. Till date, I will never ever forget that what is salt called in Tamil. There used to be such a energetic environment on my set that everybody used to cheer, clap when I got my lines well.
I want to ask you three typical questions, ma'am. Not typical questions, like it can be weird questions also. The first thing is, have you ever accepted and did a role knowing that this is a cringe, this is going to be a cringe movie, and this movie will not be good, and you accepted it, and have you completed your role in it?
Yes, not one, but quite a few. I knew because there have been filmmakers who are friends, whom I had told that this may not work. I mean, it's not worth investing money and time. But it was about their belief, and they really wanted to show the world that my film can change the world. So I have done such movies where I was not paid properly. I have wasted time. I want to look at it as if I have invested time, because maybe my time has helped someone to stand in their life and understand what is right and what is wrong. So I don't repent, but I have done movies which I knew are not going to go anywhere.
Have you ever dated your crush? That is someone whom you want, like you see from a distance, you have a crush on someone, and you were supposed to date him one day. Have it ever happened in your life, like dating your crush? Ma'am, what happened?
So I have to tell you this thing.
Okay.
I was shooting for May Madam in Madras, and I was a second year student in college. We needed a photo which was going to be made into a huge poster. There is a sequence in the film where Vineet clicks me, and without me knowing that he has clicked me. So we wanted a candid shot of Sandhya laughing nicely, and I was still very shy and awkward. So PC sir was clicking me. I am so fortunate, I can't tell you. He clicked me, but he was not getting the shot. He was not getting that free and beautiful smile. I was smiling, but it was controlled. So just to, without making me realize, PC sir asked me that whom do you like? So I was very surprised with the question. I said, what? He said, is there any actor? Do you have crush on anyone? And I said, no. I don't have crush. And he was very surprised that what kind of answer is this? Why is she so scared? So he said, okay, which actor do you like? I couldn't stop blushing. I could barely take the actor's name. I had a huge crush on Arvind Swamy.
Oh.
Huge crush since Rosa.
Okay.
and everybody's they were in splits. They started laughing. I couldn't take his name. And PC sir said, "Oh, you like Arvind?
Hmm.
I know him very well. Do you want to meet him?" And without makeup, I went red. I was blushing so much. I said, "No, I don't want to meet him, but I love him." And everybody was laughing. And PC sir got such beautiful shots. I didn't even realize he was clicking me because
Hmm.
I was totally lost in remembering Arvind sir.
Ah,
I have loved him so much in Roja. I can't tell you. He's fabulous.
yes,
I
yes,
also
yes.
remember him in Suhasini ma'am's movie. There is a song near the waterfall,
Ma'am,
but I haven't met Arvind sir yet, and I feel too shy to face him and say that I had a crush on him.
now a generalistic question, ma'am. That is, the cinema we saw earlier and the cinema we are seeing now. It's changing from time to time and face to face. Now we have got introduced to a new platform called OTT and all.
Right.
So how do you look at this graph of cinema? Is it like growing, or how do you look at this graph, ma'am, of cinema, especially after entering into OTT platforms?
First and foremost, I love OTT platforms because it is such a relieving fact for all the filmmakers who are investing money in films. Their film will be seen. There is
Hmm.
no film in the world which will be uh, which will not be released.
Hmm. Yes.
Earlier times they used to say that film is just lying in dabbas because we had reels. Now
Yes.
everything is digital, and we are able to sell the film as soon as it is in making. So I feel very happy for all the filmmakers and actors that their effort is not going to be shelved.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, it will be in front. It will definitely get audience. Good, bad depends on the content or quality of that film. But because of OTT platform, all the films are released. There is lots of work because of web series. There is new talent that is emerging. There are
Hmm.
faces which are unknown. So once upon a time, only popular heroes and heroines dictated the industry.
Hmm.
But today, a very common face, out of the box beauty is also taking away all the glory because they are performing well.
Yes.
So I'm liking this fact that there is a very refreshing mood in the world of cinema and in the world of web series because of the OTT platform. Like, all the established legends are also thinking twice before saying that I am a very well known hero or a heroine, because there is somebody else who's ready to challenge them, who doesn't have any experience in uh, acting, probably.
Hmm. Hmm.
And this is why I feel it is good, because there is a fabulous platter for the audience. They can pick and choose.
Hmm.
They don't
Hmm.
have to worry that if I want to go to a multiplex to watch a movie, I have to spend at least 3,500 rupees. They
Hmm.
don't
Yes.
have to. If a couple went to watch a movie, there are tickets, there is parking, there is commuting, popcorn and samosa also costs you a lot,
Yes.
and so on. So you have a lot of charges, and if you are a big family of four or five or six, then the expense is only multiplied. Here on the OTT platform, you can watch a series or a film at your convenience without spending that
Lot.
extra money.
Some Tamil popular heroes films are getting released directly in the northern region too. But before some period itself, northern stars had some craze in southern region also. So, what about you, ma'am? How familiar are you with the southern stars in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala? So, how familiar you are with the southern stars, ma'am?
In a very limited manner and in a very fond manner. I
Hmm.
love knowing about people. I was recently shooting in Kochi and I missed meeting Mammootty sir because I have worked with him on Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. I
Okay.
played his wife, and I have some fantastic memories working with this legend.
Okay.
I missed meeting him. I felt so angry with the pandemic. I accept things in life very coolly. But I felt so bad that I was shooting in Kochi for 2 months, but I couldn't go and meet Mammootty sir. I couldn't go tell him that I love his son and he's working so well. And he's a craze all over. I love Dhanush. I love. There is a surge. There is a boom of new talent in all the languages.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
similarly, I feel with the Southern Stars, it is not difficult to be getting work. So there is a lot of new talent that is coming in. It's always a pleasure to watch these newcomers and middlecomers also, not necessarily newcomers. So I may not be well versed with their names and
Yeah.
recognizing their, if they are singers. I'm not well versed with recollecting their voice and telling who's that. But I'm an ardent fan of Southern movies.
Ma'am, finally, I want to ask you one thing that திரும்ப தமிழ் படத்துல நடிப்பீங்களா?
ஆமா, very much. I want to. எனக்கு தமிழ் films பிடிச்சிருக்கு. எனக்கு தமிழ் people பிடிச்சிருக்கு. எனக்கு lots of Tamil films பார்க்கணும். I want to work in Tamil because I have confidence. At times எனக்கு தெரியும் நான் என்ன பேசுறேன். எனக்கு at times தெரியாது, புரியல
Okay.
what you speak.
சரி.
But எனக்கு தெரியும் what I am speaking. So at times I feel that I can learn my lines very easily. I can converse well once I get a chance. So I will look forward. I will pray that I get to work in Tamil because that's a language and that's a land which I have adored. I love Tamil food, Tamil culture, Tamil music, films, people. So I have huge respect and love for Tamil life. So I really hope that very soon I'll get to work in Tamil again.
யாரு கூட நடிக்கணும்னு ஆசை தமிழ்ல நடிக்கிற மாதிரி இருந்தா? With whom you want to act with in Tamil?
I don't want to limit myself by putting one name because so
Okay.
far I'm very blessed, I always get to work with Tamil technicians.
Yes, yes.
It is very interesting. So I don't want to put one name and say that that's about it. But Rajiv Menon is a dear friend, and I have loved his movies so far.
Yes.
I have loved Kannakonde, and Sapne also. So I let's see if Rajiv makes a movie. If he's I worked under him when he was a cinematographer, but I'd love to work with him when he's a director and work under him. And of course, many superstars and many good actors with whom I will look forward working.
So we can expect a Rajiv Menon directional movie, you acting along with Arvind Swamy soon.
That will be dream come true. Let's see.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much,
And
ma'am.
of course, Mani sir.
Yes, of course, Mani sir, definitely.
There are so many actors who keep inspiring, and Revati is one of them, whom
Yes.
I genuinely respect. And thank you for all your wishes, Sohail, and good luck to you too. And I promise you that I will make an effort to come back in Tamil.
விளையாட போகும்போது எதிரும் புதிரும்
சூப்பர் குட் பிலிம்ஸின் 90வது படைப்பு ஆர்பி சௌத்ரி வழங்கும் ஜீவா அருள்நிதி இணைந்து நடிக்கும் களத்தில் சந்திப்போம் February 5 முதல்